Shalom, shalom. Yes, August 25th, 2022. Predicate Evangelium. You've seen the cover. If you've seen the post, I put some of the preamble in the article. Well, mostly the article that I want to focus on. I read the whole thing. I won't say the whole thing. I read all the important parts because this is more about the Roman Curia, the Circle Chancery, in the operations of the Unum Sanctum, which is the operation of the Catholic Church for this time and this age, against the world changes of morality, technology, social contracts, spiritual contracts, and the breaking down of the Babylonian Church, which is the Vatican. Thank you for your 10 minutes of your time. Thank you for those who are just coming in, who are liking the reels, liking the information. I hope this is giving you spiritual eyes. Remember, we are in triple wisdom, and coming out of double vision. We're going into triple understanding next year, or double vision and understanding next year. So we must understand our enemy's plots and plans. September, they're supposed to be finished with the Abrahamic house. This is the accumulation of the three supposed Abrahamic faiths. Okay, there's only one faith of Abraham, that he believed God and it was accounted unto him for righteousness. That is the faith of Abraham. In the testimony of Yeshua HaMashiach, that he is the Son of the Almighty. Okay, and he is the Prince and the King of Kings of all principalities upon the earth. Okay, he is the chief. He is the chief son of all the sons and daughters of all those who are in the kingdom of heaven. Got that out the way. I don't know why I didn't see the Predicate Evangelium. It's probably some other things that have come out, but they have finally published the English version, which is a good thing. I would have had to wait for that anyway because I don't read Latin. Even though I can understand, I would have. It'd have been a lot to do. But anyway, this right here came out, was affirmed 2 months ago, and now they just published the English version. And the thing that I want to focus on is the preamble. You can read it for yourself. It's available online. It's called Predicate Evangelium, which just means affirming evangelism. Okay, as the Catholic Church is coming down, because they see that people are not coming into traditional the traditional church assemblies. They're not participating in the old traditional Catholic ways. In fact, just down in Nicaragua, they destroying churches. Okay, so they've been destroyed within and without. Now down in Nicaragua, they have gone to the left. If you've seen my last video about carrying the cross of man, they have gone far to the left, meaning that they expel God, just expel God all the way out. I understand that they pulling down the statues and idols of the Catholic Church. I understand that, but there's a point where you can go too far. Okay, and we see this back in history. We see the picture, the post that I posted up with the AI situation, the moderation of language and speech, which is called the liberty of conscience. Okay, the liberty of conscience can go too far. Okay, and we've seen this when we had the Inquisition. The Inquisition is back. Okay, the Roman Curia is back, and they will be evangelizing again to have dialogue. This is what the Abrahamic house is over in over in Saudi Arabia, this is what the Abraham House is, to have dialogue between the faiths, okay? And one thing I want to read is, on the measures to be taken for safeguarding faith and morals and protecting their integrity from errors disseminated by whatever means, the doctrinal section carries out its works in close contact with diocesan and episcopal bishops, whether individually or assembled in episcopal conferences, particular councils, or in the hierarchical structures of the Eastern churches, in the exercise of their mission as authentic teachers and doctors of the faith, whereby they are obliged to preserve and promote the integrity of that faith. This cooperation applies especially in the case of authorization for the teaching of the theological disciplines for which the section offers its considered opinion, with due respect for the proper competence of the diocese for culture and education. Okay, that's 72. The one that we want to focus on is this. For safeguarding the truth of the faith and the integrity of morals, the doctrinal section examines writings, opinions that appear contrary or harmful to right faith and morals. It seeks a dialogue with the author of these works and presents suitable remedies to be applied in accordance with its proper norms. Works to ensure that errors and dangerous teachings circulating among the Christian people do not go without a suitable rebuttal. Okay, that's Article 72 and 73 of the Predicate Evangelium. Okay, this is basically saying that they have to have a rebuttal to what is coming forth. What is coming forth from out of Israel, what is coming forth out of the East Orthodox Church, and what is coming out of Islam, okay, the proper Islam, okay? And this is for you Moors, because as you begin to teach, right, and as you begin to bring forth the records of history about what happened during the Middle Ages, during the doctrine of discovery and these things, they will have to have a rebuttal. And some of the things that they're going to say is that Pope John Paul II answered these things by giving a rebuttal of repentance of sin. And then Pope Francis, when he just went down to the First Nations and asked for forgiveness of sins. You understand? All these works that they have done under the disguise of being repentant, but they're not. Can a leopard change its spots? No, it cannot. So the same filthy wickedness that they have been doing is still going to do it, because as the power is pulled away from them, economic, spiritual, cultural, as that power is being pulled away from them, one of the things we know that Rome always responds with is with iron. And iron means war. You understand? It means that they will begin to come out against those who causes moral errors, okay, in parentheses, causes moral errors in the Christian culture or the Christian realms, which is North, Central, and South America, and parts of the Eastern Europe prefectures in the world. Okay, I wanted to bring that to you. I know it's a lot, but I will be discussing this over more different videos so you can understand what is coming. Persecution is already at the door. It's already here. And like His Majesty said, if they persecute you in one city, flee to another. But we're not there at that point, but times will come. So make sure you pray that your escape does not be in the wintertime, and that you have the fortitude in the mind to be able to overcome this tribulation. Shalom.